Hey guys, and welcome to the season finale of season 3 here, and what could be the series finale as well, depending on our success in the Champions League final against Man City later in the episode. But first of all, let's get past Juventus in the Coppa Italia final, the very first game of the episode we're going to take on here. Last episode we did lose to Juventus. We also won the Super Cup 8-1 against Inter. We also knocked them out of the Champions League, as we've seen the second in the Serie A. We've got 2 games left up against Roma and Lazio. Juventus face Bologna and Inter. So not the easiest games for them, but we have the harder games. So we need to get wins in both of those games to remain top of the table and win the title for the third season in a row. And in the Champions League, as I mentioned, we are going to be taking on Man City in the final. We recently knocked out Real Madrid in the semi-finals and Inter, in the quarterfinals. And in the round of 16, we took on Manchester United. Let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into this game against Juventus. As I mentioned, we took on Juventus in the first game. At the very start of the last episode, we are going to change their kit here, so there's a slight kit clash. They're going to be in a white kit. So let's get into this one and hopefully win the Coppa Italia. I'm going to put Messi in the team and captain him for this one so he can win the title and lift it like he did last season. So get into this one, as I keep saying, and hopefully beat Juventus there. We can. Oh, I was going to say I like how we can win the ball back and then retain it, but then we instantly give it away. We'll win it back here. Saliba, Devin Neres, Leo Messi, Jude Bellingham tracks him down and stops him.
And this is how Juventus will line up.
Tonali. Oh, should be a goal. Charles de Ketelaere doesn't miss from here. Charles de Ketelaere. He doesn't miss from those distances. Chelsea would have to make a great save to deny this. My 92 rated now in this career mode is Charles de Ketelaere. One of the top scorers in every competition. He's the top scorer in the Serie A by a long shot. And he's probably up there in the Champions League as well. We're going to have to check that in this episode. He opens up the scoring here to make it 1-0 and puts us in the driving seat for this final. 10 minutes there. And can Juventus do what they didn't struggle to do, which was score? They scored 3 passes. We had to score in the 90th minute with a Fifa Tomori header. That Chesney should have saved, which was the most important part because we had so many chances that he shouldn't have saved. But Borja Iglesias somehow goes round us there. And they play it over to Dusan Vlahovic and they make it 1-1. I don't know how Iglesias gets the room to play that pass. He shouldn't get that room. He shouldn't be able to do that. Tomori should have had the ball. Oh, Rafa now. Dusan Vlahovic, a shot blocked by Tomori. Obviously Pavard, a former teammate of Tomori in his team. We also brought in William Saliba from Juventus at the start of the season and gave Juventus to them. It wasn't the ideal transfer, obviously, strengthening our rivals, but they're the only team that are willing to pay the price that we wanted to get for him. The other teams were unwilling to, but because Stefan Donnarumma there to take on them. Yeah, no. Messi to Teo Hernandez. Teo Hernandez. Got the run of Leao. Can he find him? It's a great run. Leao goal. It's an incredible cross from Teo Hernandez. And Rafa Leao places us back in the lead after a great Stefan Donnarumma at one end. The counter attack got the other. An incredible cross from Teo Hernandez. And a powerful finish by Rafa Leao. Puts no doubt behind the finish. There's no room for error. And just rifles it into the bottom corner and we're back in the lead here. But can we defend? Or we're going to concede instantly yet again. The Coppa Italia will also do that in the final. But a save from range. Caught by Chesney. Neres. Rafael lines up the strike and scores. Rafael Leao has been such a great player for us. Like, sometimes he disappears. But I think this has been his best season. He hasn't disappeared this season. Season 1 he kind of disappeared every now and again. Season 2 he had a couple of games where he disappeared. But this season, here in Season 3, he just played with so much confidence and just destroyed everyone we'll come against. Unless we lose, obviously. But when we're in good form and we play good football, he's one of the key players on our team. Vlahovic now. Looking for Chiesa. Chiesa is a player that I don't want to use again in this FIFA. He was a very good player in my Juventus score mode that I did. Also, we only did 2 seasons there, and that should have been a goal. Donnarumma have to save that. Borrego ACS, the player that always plays well against me for some reason. I can't stop him. He's not the most agile striker, he's not the paciest, but for some reason he always gets around by defenders and scores. In that position, he was just completely wide open, no one marked him, and he's going to score. Come on, guys. There we go. Yeah, no, I meant to run down the outside. Messi's been allowed in here. Messi. Ketelaar goal. I wanted to play for Real, but he made the run a little bit too early. Well, he made it a bit too quickly. And Messi couldn't get the ball at his feet in time to play the pass, so I just kept it with Messi. And obviously, Messi found his way through. Plays a great through ball into the Ketelaar. He puts the ball into the back of the net. You can see here, Messi just lines it up. Great pass into the feet. One touch, lines it up, and puts it into the bottom corner. Calabria, love that from Calabria. Great touch by Benacer. Oh, the Ketelaar. Oh, hasn't it got there? I wonder where did Bremer keep that ball there? Calabria forces Keys out wide. Get inside there with Vlahovic, and the shot near post by Rafa gets past Donnarumma. It's not looking good. They just won't stop. We need to do stop this attack, and we win Coppa Italia. That's what we have to do, lads. Calabria doesn't make that challenge. Tomori does make that one, though. And that is the end of the Coppa Italia final. It wasn't a simple game. It should have been a lot more simpler than it looked in the scoreline. I feel like we deserved to concede only 1 goal. They didn't really deserve 2. 2 of the goals they scored were a bit lucky. But they scored them. They had to obviously make defences and score and put them away. But we did that ourselves. And we're Coppa Italia champions here for 3 seasons in a row. Continue win. We've won 9 trophies in the Serie A in a row. In Italy, I should say, in a row. We've won the Serie A 3 times, Coppa Italia 3 times, the Super Cup 3 times. But obviously 3 seasons in a row, well, 2 seasons in a row, we've got knocked out in the semi-finals of the Champions League. But this season we didn't. And we're going to the Champions League final to take on Manchester City, the team that took us out of the Champions League last season in the semi-finals, as we know. And Leo Messi gets to lift this trophy yet again. I'm hopefully going to get him to lift the Serie A title as well. Obviously, we've got 2 more games coming up in that. We've got Roma and Lazio. So let's get into those games and hopefully come out on top of those and guarantee ourselves the Coppa Italia, not the Coppa Italia, the Serie A, the Scudetto. Let's get into those games. Okay, well, here we are, the game against 4th place Lazio. And as you can see on the left-hand side of their team is a player called Bernardi. He's an 88 rated player he's actually on loan at Lazio as one of our talents that we found from the youth academy. We loaned out there for 2 seasons, and it's just grown massively over there. Like you can see, they've got a very good team. Obviously, Gabby is also on loan from us at them. He's currently the captain of the team. They've got a pretty good team. Danjuma up front, Felipe Anderson, Basuma, Sunset, Ushchan, Simica Citalo, Gabby, as we know, Donado, and Providel in goal. Let's get into this one. Away at home as well. It's going to be a tough game. And depending on, I believe, they take on Inter. Depending on if Inter can beat Juventus, going into the final game, we should be guaranteed champions with a win here. So let's get into this one and hopefully do the job. Corner here. It's in by Bernardi. Donnarumma comes out and collects her. And Calabria. Benacer. Brahim. Oh, great from Brahim Diaz. That's incredible from Brahim Diaz. And the finish at the end of it. Brahim Diaz. He's such an incredible player, man. Just look at that. Drop on the shoulder. Goes round one. And it's the finish on range. Past Providel in goal. Such an incredible performance so far. Calabria has been a great player so far. Really fighting for this team. As you can see, he was involved in the play, bringing the ball forward. But we're winding up here, and as it stands right now, we're Serie A champions. And that's great defending on Felipe Anderson. Brahim. Keita, great hold-up play. David Neres now. I'm sorry, Juventus. Well, not sorry, but we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it a contest. We've been champions for 3 seasons in a row, 4 if you count the real life title as well. And we're not going to let that slip. We're the best team in Italy, and we're going to prove why. Good play here, just keeping the ball. Brahim now from range. Brahim Provedel. Despite conceding 2, he's proven as a good goalkeeper. Tsimikas has now been taken off. Corner taken here. Alexis Vega's been brought on. The Keita, okay, Teo Hernandez, surely. I mean, surely, does that class as Teo Hernandez's goal, technically? I feel like it should. Gonna see on the highlights here.
Well, as you can see, there's not much
What a replay.
He's so unlucky, but it goes down as an own goal.
He makes the save, but it hits the post, obviously. Then it comes back off him. It's one of those where it's like, it should technically be given to Teo Hernandez because the shot was on target. And since Provedel makes the save, it kind of puts it into question whether it's Provedel's mistake because it hits the post. At the same time, we've actually seen goalkeeper. Oh, Alexis Vega, what was that? Oh no, Danjuma Glonveld. Saliba there, good block. It's flicking it in behind the defender and spinning and getting the shot away. But unfortunately, 2 defenders were there. Don't give him a red. Don't give him a red. It's going to be a red. It shouldn't be a red. Really?
This is going to be a real test of their mettle.
Well, it's a straight red and right.
He's gone for the ball.
How will they replace him? I'm really looking forward to that. 2 entertaining teams.
Saliba, good defending there.
Really feisty affair.
Neres now. Neres. It's a shot to Keita. He's deserved a goal and he gets one. And it is really annoying we don't have Calabria for the final game. This is a great player for us. He's like one of those players that we would need in our defence. He's a great player that brings the ball forward as well. We've got Florenzi, obviously. We've got Kalulu who can play there. Gonna have to make a decision. But we're 4-0 up here, and it should be the end of the game.
A lopsided contest, 4-0.
And you know what? If we score again there, I'm just going to sim the rest of the game. Rafael out. There we go. We're going to sim the rest of the game after the celebration from Leao, because obviously this game's over. We don't want this episode to be like 40 minutes long because we've got a lot to get through. Also, we need to get into the Champions League final. But the Milan fans are happy with the performance, and we're 5-0 up here. We're going to sim the rest of the game here, jump the result, and we end up just getting a 5-0 win. Okay, well, it all comes down to this in the league. Obviously, if we do finish level on points, I believe we're guaranteed champions anyway because of our goal difference is just absolutely insane, being 78. And Juventus is only 44, obviously, which is good, but obviously we've got a lot better. We've scored 116 goals. We've scored 12 less goals than last season so far. Obviously got Roma currently in 3rd. And Lazio, they're guaranteed 3rd place, so losses isn't going to negatively affect them. Obviously, we've given Napoli the chance to clinch 4th place ahead of Lazio with that win. We're going to get into this one at the San Siro, and we're going to rest Messi actually for the Champions League final. So they want him to lift that trophy. We're going to give Brahim a run out here, and they've got a pretty good team. I believe we lost to Roma. Did we lose to Roma? We did lose to Roma in the first game that we took them on in. Luca Nez is going to play right back for this one. Obviously, Calabria got sent off in that awful refereeing decision. Should have been a yellow. But yeah, we're going to get into this and hopefully come out at, well, we should be guaranteed champions anyway. But let's get into this one. Stops as a player we have also loaned out. Let's see that one on now. Andre Silva blocked by Saliba. Corner whipped in here. Well, they're about to whip it in anyway. Headed away by Teo Hernandez. Neres good touch. Now go. Givario does have pace. But you're ahead of him. Neres, you need to bury this. Neres, there we go. Time and time again, David Neres just found himself in that position for us. On a corner, It goes around the defender. Oh, we'll clear it from the corner. Get it to him. It goes around the defender and puts the ball in the back of the net. We've 1-0 up here in this game. We deserved a goal. We deserve more than one goal. We've been great so far. And finally we get the goal to go ahead. Again, that's great defending yet again. He's actually slotted in perfectly, as I just said. Fafana crunching. Oh, what's just happened? Tomorrow wins the ball. Saliba. Okay, to that. Nets, love that. Okay, that's now. Brahim Diaz goal. Honestly, looking at, he deserves a raise. He deserves a bonus for this game because stepping in to replace Davide Calabria is not an easy job. For what he does to this team, Calabria, Lucanets has stepped in and made it look like he plays there anyway, as if he's a first-team player. It's a good finish from Brahim. And it's a great pass. Obviously, runs to the ball and plays it back to Brahim. And we're 2-0 up here, and we're guaranteed champions. Fortunately for him, he's not going to get. I don't think he's going to get a winner's medal. Tomorrow's putting out skill passes now. That's that's the confidence of this team.
Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. David Neres.
Oh, so now we'll go back to Keita. He was stuck up there, didn't make the challenge though. Andre Silva plays it out to Oyarzabal. But Lucanets steps in yet again. Can we get a goal from this? Brahim. Yeah, you've got to score. Liao scores. Lucanets, man. Like, I'm so happy it worked because I was actually really annoyed that we didn't get to, we're not using Davide Calabria in this game. It's Calabria, great player. He's not going to be in the celebrations either, obviously. But Lucanets, honestly, incredible. You guys need to use him in your crow mode. As left back, right back, he can play either way, as we've seen right here. He's lost his cool here. Liao. Good save from Mendy. Corner whipped in here by Tonali. Cristante's been brought off, and Barak's been brought on. But Saliba, he even steps up to get himself a goal. Saliba, the past 2 seasons, has been at Juventus, finishing 5th and then 6th. But this season, he's been one of the main players leading AC Milan to a title victory. Him and Tomori as a defensive partnership. It's incredible. Obviously, both incredibly quick, both incredibly strong, and both incredible defenders. And Saliba rises above Sekou Fofana there, and has head to pass Edouard Mendy. They scored us. Oh, Donnarumma had that, but for a second, I thought it was about to get caught unaware by that. Oh, Donnarumma, what a pass. Can we get to that? Oh, he's been held off. Brahim actually does get there, but Gvardiol. What a pass by Donnarumma there. Oh, no. Could have been a red card for Brahim there if the game was paused, but it's a 4-0 victory here, and we're guaranteed to be champions of Italy. Technically 4 seasons in a row. Because obviously the season before this was a real life season where they won it. And obviously the season, which is season 1, is one that Napoli got back to win it in real life. They've won 9 Italian trophies. Are we on course to make it 10 trophies all around? With the Champions League, which has eluded us the whole time. That man there, number 5, Lucanets, man of the match for me. Defensively, he's slotted in and made it look he plays it every dead week. Attacking wise, he did exactly what Calabria does for us. Linking up between midfield, defence and attack. It's been that middleman. But Teo Hernandez is going to step up to this Scudetto. Obviously, Messi's in there. He's not going to be the captain for the final. It's going to be Messi in the Champions League. But what a team, man, we've built here. This might be the greatest team I've ever made in career mode. It's up there. The team is just balanced perfectly. Everything about the team, everyone just works together. It's probably because we've got quite a lot of real-life players, obviously from AC Milan, that are in this team, which means we've not completely overhauled the team. A lot of the players have played together for a while now and know what each other are made of. But Donnarumma, what a move he made, obviously moving from PSG back to AC Milan, has now been involved in 2 title-winning seasons, has won himself, I believe, 9 trophies, no, 6 trophies he would have won. But is he going to be part of a Champions League winning team? You get the team photo here, and hopefully that trophy is going to get replaced with the Champions League trophy in about 10 minutes time in the video, I'm guessing. Let's get into that Champions League final and hopefully become the Champions League Europe. Okay, well, here we are, the Champions League final against a team that knocked us out last season in the semi-finals. Obviously, as we know, actually Messi is going to be captaining the team to give him like one last Champions League trophy, hopefully in his career, and to finally make AC Milan champions of the Champions League once again. I see their team is pretty good. San Marcos has got Nabil Fekir. Let's just get into this one though at the Olympia Stadion in Germany, and hopefully finally become champions of Europe once again.
This is where every top-level footballer wants to be after a long season. The Champions League final. Only 2 teams left in the battle for Europe's Premier Club competition. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this final tonight by Stuart Robson. It's Milan facing Manchester City.
We're just going to let run fast enough and I can't recover it.
Fekir.
Maybe Fekir. For Haaland, Saliba's there.
Now, who can he play it to?
Keita, good work from Ruben Diaz, but Keita still gets there and scores. Diaz, I don't know why you're blaming anyone else. It's your fault. You thought you had it, but the Keita pokes it away from him and opens the scoring here. He's now 93 rated. He probably would reach 99 if he kept going in this. As you can see, he thinks he's had it. He thinks he's got it, but the Keita wanted it more and blasted past Edison to open the scoring here. Pep Guardiola is not happy. Oh no. Oh, Calabria's there though. A bit risky there. Come out with the ball. Benacer player's also been linked to City in real life. This is a great play here. Calabria into Messi. This is incredible football. Neres. Leo Messi from range. Leo Messi. I wanted to get a goal in this. I wanted to score in this final. Options on by the Keita. Leao now. Vide Calabria. Blocked by John Cancelo, but I still get there. Keita, Messi goal. Oh, Edison. That's Neres, sorry. Denies this fellow Brazilian. Good challenge there. Don't kick the ball out. Foden, no. Calabria is there. Messi. Rafael. Shots to Keita. If anyone can score from there, it's the Keita, but that time he misses. Such an easy pass to play, but tomorrow's won it back. Luckily for us. Leao into Messi here. Can Messi do with this? Calling for it in the centre, it's put by Stone, so it's going to be handball. Get a free kick in a position where you wouldn't usually shoot, so we're not going to. I'm going to try and float this one in there, and hopefully someone can get the end of it. Oh, it's close. Edison just hesitated for a second longer. We would have had that. Neres now. Keita. Ruben Diaz, though, good defending. Return to the Etihad. Calabria, good work from him there.
Calabria. Rossoneri pushing forward with options available.
It's Messi for his goal. Oh, Edison.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
If Messi side foots it there. I think he scores, but he went for the trivela and it's denied. But the Keita wins the header. Oh, Edison, what a save! He's got it wrong here tonight though. But I don't know if we've got enough time to bring it back.
20 minutes left in this
20 minutes in the game. Edwards somehow holding off Teo Hernandez there, but he's not. Oh, he's got round Tomori though. But Teo Hernandez wins the ball. There we go. Oh, Leao, that's great. Teo Hernandez. Leo Messi. It's just great to see, isn't it? Leo Messi, the captain, and scoring in the Champions League final. Something that hasn't happened for a long time now, obviously. But he's done it here and grabs us our second goal. And should that be the winning goal, possibly, or it's Man City at the end of the day, with the players they have, they can get back into this. You've waited to the 84th minute to make the change. Pep, what are you doing? Oh, Messi. Okay, Talalo. I want that moment of Messi magic in this final. Now we scored, but
Tonali with it.
at that moment I just disbelieve that Messi's just done what he's done.
And continues his run.
That was almost it. That was almost it just there. We almost had it.
Sandro Tonali.
Oh, Messi.
Plenty of support here.
It's a great play here. We're drawing out the centre-backs. We're drawing out the players, and Messi grabs the second. Makes it 3. And Pep Guardiola is going to be hiding a smile. Well, obviously his team's losing, but he cannot help but smile, and Leo Messi wins. It's just one of the players you can't hate. If you hate Messi, then you must be a Real Madrid fan, because, and even then though, he's just too good of a player to dislike. And that's why he's a GOAT for me. Obviously in real life he's proven as the GOAT, recently winning the World Cup and obviously playing at PSG and being linked back to Barcelona. Meanwhile Ronaldo's playing in Saudi Arabia. Obviously it isn't about that here. It's about us finally overcoming that hurdle. And we're coming Champions League champions. Great defending there from Calabria. This has been a insane performance, honestly. Like, ref, let us get one more. We've literally dominated the City in the final. They didn't have a single shot in this game. I want you to know that they didn't have a single shot. The second they got the ball, we were on them. We did a Man City to Man City, and it's because we wanted it more. We had, we had the downfall of last season being knocked out by them in the semi-finals in heartbreaking fashion. In a game we should have won probably. Both legs would deserve to win, but City came out on top. But in the final, there were no questions about it. A better team win the Champions League, led by Leo Messi, who scores twice in the final. Obviously, Brahim is the player that had to make way for Messi, but Brahim had his moments in this episode. But Messi gets to do it one more time in his career, lifting the Champions League title. And obviously this is now going to be the series finale. We're going to move on from AC Milan. It's been a great story. I think it's been the perfect story. We overachieved in Season 1 in the Champions League. We shouldn't have made it to the semi-finals in Season 1. And that was proven to us. Season 2, we could have done it. It was there to be done. But we didn't achieve it. But Season 3, we had to do it. If we didn't do it in Season 3, then we would have had to ask questions at these players, because they deserve to be winning this, as you can see, and it's been proven. Calabria, played that I've vouched for in this series, has been absolutely incredible for us. Donnarumma, played that you guys brought back to the team, has been absolutely incredible. And obviously Leo Messi and the rest of the players have been incredible since they've joined or since they've been at the club. And as you can see, unfortunately Messi's not going to be in the centre of that photo, but he's going to be there And what a way to end the series. We're going to go into the stats and everything right now, but what an end. And as I mentioned, we're going to take a look at the stats here. And Charles Decatur are 42 and 14. 56 goal involvements in 38 games is absolutely insane. 27 in the Serie A, I believe he was the top scorer. Lealdo, 29 and 16, incredible from him. Balogun, 15 goal involvements, obviously all of them goals. David Neres, incredible 25 goal involvements. Underrated player, I think, for us, but he gets the job done. Togo Almada, one of the most important players off the bench for us, has literally got us to the Champions League final by knocking, obviously in the Man United game, he was the guy who we were losing 3-1. It brought him off the bench, got a goal and an assist, which made it 3-3. Brahim Diaz, great player. Obviously, bringing in Messi, as I mentioned, was going to take away a bit of his game time, but Brahim Diaz has still done incredible, 12 and 15. And Messi's played less games this season, but he's still been as influential as ever, 11 and 13. Højlund as well, great backup striker. Bernardi also a player that we would have used if we did the season 4. I'm going to take one last look at the team though. Charles Decatur on 93, all-round incredible striker, can play left wing, can play right wing, but as striker, he's just undeniable. Rafael Leao, incredible player. As I mentioned, kind of disappeared in season 1 and 2 at times, but season 3, we got the best out of him. He's been a great player all the time though. Messi, obviously incredible. You just know Messi's going to be great. And Benacer, very, very good box-to-box midfielder. I recommend you guys actually use him. Great going forward, great defending, incredible dribbling as you can see, great passing stats. David Neres, again, the player that I recommend you use. Obviously, isn't as young as he used to be in Cromid, but as you can see, can still become an absolutely great player. His dribbling and just his ability to just control the game with the ball at his feet and bring it forward and find a pass or take a shot is just why I wanted him. I knew he would be good at that. And he's actually proven it for us. Sandro Tonali, incredible defensive midfielder. Obviously, we weren't using him at centre mid for a while, but as you guys knew, you guys suggested to move him back to CDM. It was a great call from you guys. Obviously, defensively, we weren't that good, and ever since we moved into CDM, we improved. Obviously, bringing in Saliba and Donnarumma improved us massively as well. But Davide Calabria, honestly, I'm so glad that I kept him. I looked at Hakimi at one point. I thought maybe we should replace him with Hakimi. It was at the start of season 2. I thought about it, but I thought, you know what, Calabria has been a captain in the team in real life. He's a great player, very underrated, incredibly underrated defender, and he's proven that he's capable of becoming a great player. 28, incredible defender. Just honestly, get him in at right back in your career mode. He's not the fastest, but he's great defensively, and he's just going to be able to bring the ball forward for you when you need him to. Teo Hernandez. I don't need to say anything about Teo Hernandez. It's Teo Hernandez. You know what I mean? Like, incredible left back. Tomori, again, don't have to say much about him. Incredible defender. Saliba, what a signing he's been. We also had Pavard there. We had Kaluda in season 1. They didn't really work. We conceded too many goals. Saliba comes in, and well, you just saw what we did to Man City. We're just so good defensively. I don't think we would lose the game for a while with this team. Donnarumma, incredible goalkeeper. Obviously, Magnon is a great goalkeeper. I'm really not sure what happened to him, because he should be in this position, Matt Magnon, obviously in the goal. But Donnarumma, we've brought him back, and we've not looked back since. On the bench, Armada, great player. Recommend you guys using Balogun as well, great player. Salamek is great. Brahim, great. Kalulu isn't great. Isn't great. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. He's not the tallest defender. So at right back, I reckon he could do a job. Or at left back, Lucanets, incredible. Obviously, we saw the best of him in this episode. Navigator, a pretty good midfielder, not going to lie, off the bench. If you need someone with a little bit of pace, good passing, good dribbling, he's a good player to bring on. Florenzi, we don't have too much to say about him. It's a great player. Obviously, he's 33 years of age now, 34 actually. 77 rated. Højlund, great backup striker for us. Can obviously become a great first-team striker like Balogun. Mavropanos, a pretty good defender. But Baker, all right, defensive mid, not the most agile. That's what lets him down. He feels a bit sluggish on the ball. Korneshi, all right goalkeeper. Ante Rebic, pretty good left wing. Obviously, we've not used him for a while now, but obviously scored a massive goal for us, technically, in terms of the season, last episode. And Romano, obviously, homegrown talent. Don't really have to say much about him, same with Krunic. But yeah, that's going to call it for this. We can have a look at the My Career section, because why not? And just show you what we've managed to do here. As you can see, 3 league titles, 3 domestic cups. No, not what am I about? 9. I swear we had. I don't even know. But yeah, no, it is. Yeah, we've won. I don't even know what I'm on about at this point. But as you can see, we've been absolutely incredible throughout this whole career mode. Thank you guys for watching. There's going to be a Borussia Mönchengladbach career rebuild out tomorrow. Sorry. Then we're going to begin a new era, a new career mode, a new adventure after that. So again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you went on to enjoy it. Feel free to obviously subscribe, check out my other content, turn on notifications so don't miss any more videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video and the next adventure. Thank you for watching again, and goodbye.